Hi everyone.
Hi, how are you all?
Yeah, today's just a small capsule because literally so many people have been asking how we get our funky work outfit together. And today we've picked just a few items that if you bought just these pieces, it'd last you the whole season. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
all
and it gives you an edgy feel.
they all completely mix and match. And I think that's one of the benefits of Motto. All the Mottoholics out there would know that you can keep on intermixing all your pieces for years and years to come, and that's how you get longevity out of your wardrobe without having to buy so many fast fashion pieces, because often they're the ones that you can't wear for seasons to come. So we went through all the stock that we had yesterday. We were out in our warehouse pulling things out of boxes and rummaging.
Yeah, we made a mess.
Racks.
We made a
We had
mess.
the baby pram coming along. He was getting loaded up with items, and we just sort of stood there and thought, okay, if every single item in our wardrobe disappeared,
Yeah,
then
what would we pick out?
what would we be able to survive with and be able to create multiple outfits?
Yeah.
I think that's the key,
So,
multiple looks.
Yeah, and this is for your work day, for your home life, especially coming out of all this comfort time, and especially going out as well. Again, when we're allowed to, we have to get prepared anyway because it is going to happen. So this is what we've chosen. So I hope you're excited because we are, as usual, we're always so excited. Yeah.
Great.
So shall we start?
Yes. Okay. So we don't want to confuse you because it's like endless, the mixing and matching. So at the end of this video, give us about 10 minutes and we'll actually do photos of all the different outfits that we can manage to take held up, so you can have like a reference. They won't be too fancy. They'll just be us holding up the clothes, but it'll give you an idea of all the mixing and matching. And
yeah, just the outfits together, because you can make multiple outfits. While I was just standing there, I just took note of my armbands. I'll come up close so you can see these fabulous armbands, so I don't have to keep playing with my sleeves. They're brilliant. I don't know how I've lived without them, and we have talked about them in the past, but it really does hold your sleeve up when they're a bit long. Okay.
Right, and along the way, because a couple of days ago, I told some of you that we were going to do some tips and tricks that was going to be our video, but then we got sidetracked, and then we want to show fashion because we love the fashion side.
Well, it's all part of it, isn't it?
We have to remember to say tips and tricks within this because we just do the tips and tricks naturally. We
do it as we go. Yeah,
so
that's
the
right.
armbands are one, but we'll teach you how to make. They're particularly good if something's a little bit big for you. So we'll show you how to do that after.
Okay. Want to wait for after? Not now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So I reckon we can start. The number one thing, I suppose, when you're going to work is you can wear a lot of matching sets, and that instantly gives you a corporate look. So we'll start with just this one.
Just a matching set, yeah.
I'll show you the fabric. Now, you would have seen some of these potentially before because these are things, a lot of them that we have showed you already. So this is a really stretchy ponte. It's super comfy, and this is a bit of a blazer look, but you can maintain maximum comfort, and it looks amazing with jeans as well.
Yeah, it's a stylish blazer look, even though it's a cross between a blazer and a bomber, and that's why it's so versatile. So that's the long jeans. So for the leggy ladies, that's what you'd want to pick out. And the ones that are slightly more petite, it's a zippy pant. So you've got a choice of either there. We weren't expecting both pants in the capsule, but either depending on your height. We like to cover everybody there, as you know.
So remember, the zippy ones are great if you are shorter than average height. And the pull-on jean is good for those who are a little bit taller. Now, we've got a little trick while we're on the zippy pant. Shame you're not wearing your zippy pants today.
I usually do. It's a shame.
Yesterday we were going to do it and we had the best
and I had it. On. That's right. So what you do, you undo the zip, and then your shoe peeps, or your boot actually peeps through, and you want to show just a little bit of skin up above there. Or you zip them up and you wear a long high boot, like our models are generally over 6 foot, whatever that is in centimetres. I'm sorry, I'm in with the old language there. But what I do with the long legs there, because they're very leggy, put a high boot with a high top to the boot, and that sneaks under there, and if their legs are extra long, you might see a tiny bit of leg, like you might be noticing on my pant today. You see a tiny bit of leg there, and it just gives you that elongated look, and you can still wear these pants, even though it's a bit of a legging look, but a classy legging look. Whereas this pant would go all the way down, and you can even wear high heels with that kind of thing when you want to go out.
And again, this pant has a really deep hemline, which we've talked about before. So if you are really tall, take down the hem. The bottom of the hem is finished. It's just a cover stitch, so it's not as neat as this, but you can get away with it by just taking it down and giving it a good iron.
Yeah, which means you don't have to hem them. You don't have to do anything. You just leave it loose. And this fabric doesn't actually fray at all. You can have it with a raw edge if you want to, and it's a cool look. It's not an unfinished look, if you know what I mean. So that's pretty stylish. So if I don't know how tall you'd have to be to let that down, because that's, again, at least 3 centimetres for that hem, as we do in all our pants for length. But this one is very hard to let down Actually, no, I'm lying. I actually made this so you can let down the hem. It's just going to be a longer gap under the zip, so you can let this one down as well if you want to.
But in general, if you're shorter than average, we recommend these. Taller than average, we recommend these. Both very similar looks other than the zip detail.
Yeah. And average, for average height ladies, which is about 5'6", it's roughly how we design them. They'll sit in the right spot. So,
right.
with that now.
And for the purposes of the outfit, I'm just going to use one of the pants because you can wear either. So you can do the set. Really, really simple, and it's obvious you can wear them both separately, but we'll show you now with one of our silky blouses.
And then the pants. So here I would do just tuck up on one side, so it's only a half tuck with that outfit. Nice, very smart. And that's what you would do with this. Or you can still wear it hanging down, because some people don't like to show the top of their leg, the crutch, yeah. So then
the camel toes we talked about
ages ago. So you just have it down like that, and it still looks fabulous. I mean, having I'm not wearing a jacket today. Having a shirt hanging down like under a jumper or under a jacket is very trendy and stylish today.
Yeah, and I think especially if you are on the tall side, you can really get away with wearing your shirt long. But if you are a little bit on the shorter side, I think you can use a shirt to create proportions. And in some cases, like if you're wearing a short jumper like I'm wearing, it's fine having the longer length because it's breaking it up, giving me like a bit of proportion. But if I just had this on and nothing on top that was shorter, I actually do look like my legs are really short. So we'll keep giving you tips as we move along.
Yeah, shall I give you the trick about it? Okay, so everyone knows I'm only 5 foot, so I'm a littly. This is the size 10 shirt, I think. I have to remove my
10
armbands to show you the size of this shirt.
And how big and ridiculous it looks.
Okay.
She looks like she's wearing her mother's. Well,
my mum's a tall mum. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So what you would do there? Okay, you can roll the sleeves up, but that's why we've got the armbands. So I'll stick the armbands back on.
And the sleeves are hard to cuff, I find, especially if
they're silky. They fall down.
Well, they're silky, but also sometimes that's what makes your button fall off because you're always pulling it up and you're putting all this pressure on your button.
Yeah, good point.
That's what I do, and it eventually falls off. And then we found the armbands, it stopped happening.
And it stops that. Yeah, so that's what you do with that. And all of a sudden, I'm actually looking a little bit more proportion. But the other thing you could do, obviously, I like to only do a couple of buttons up because I like to show a cami, and I'm wearing the Miracle Shaper cami, so it gives me shape underneath there anyway. But this is the length of it. Have a look at that. Now, what I do is grab those corners and pull them up, and then grab these
Maybe
two.
go a bit closer.
Oh, okay. So I'm trying to see where you can see the light. I'm trying to catch it somewhere where there's something lighter. So it's lifted that up, and it's given me kind of an edge there. So that's quite short there. And with these fronts, I actually twist them and tuck them into my pant. Now, I'm doing this without a mirror, so you can see how simple it is and how it works. I just straighten myself off, obviously. I would normally do it in front of a mirror. And just blouse it over. Now, what you want to do is make sure you bring the back around to the front a little bit, so it gives you a bit of a slimmer look here. And I'm hoping I look...
How's it look? It looks great. Now turn around just to show them. We've talked about this before. You can either have it hanging down long, or if you're short, because Faye has pulled it to the front, it's sort of like sitting like a little ledge. So that's how you can shorten your shirt. Now, I don't have that with my shirt, but if I wanted to keep it, make it shorter, I'd do the same. I'd do the front tuck.
Yeah, you pull it
put
forward
it on a
there.
bit of a ledge
Actually,
there, and it pulls it up.
Yeah, if you just hold your jumper up for a moment, I might. Yeah, okay, yeah, do it there, and they can see it because it's white. So you get that idea.
So you can do it shorter
and
there.
It's just shorter. And it's just a nicer line for our proportion anyway. And if you're tall, you don't need that because it's made for you. But this style is actually a longer length, so you can play with it a bit. Yeah. I love that extra fabric. That's why I would never take this in, because I like that extra volume and to make it look just what we've shown you, because to me, that's style. You know, if I was to walk down the street in Paris or New York, I'd still look pretty cool instead of just your average blouse.
Yeah, and that I also got this short, and I thought I'm 5'2", so I thought being short I wouldn't get away with it. But if I wear a shorter jumper and actually let it hang out the bottom, I think I've worn it on one of our capsules. Instantly you're playing
proportion
with proportion a little bit, so it looks good on a shorter person.
That's right. It's all about proportion often. It's not just about the size.
Now, this wasn't in the capsule, but it's just arrived, and I'm obsessed.
And it's gorgeous.
Oh my god!
Put it on. Actually, you're going to put it on. Yeah.
So this is an awesome way to be funky at work, because it is a blazer. I've got lots of layers on, so excuse that. Oh, a bit hot. How cool is this?
The armbands, I should give them to you there. And that's a cool outfit. That's a very nice, trendy outfit, isn't it?
This has taken my really casual look to be workwear. So if I had a pair of boots on
Yeah.
or a pair of heels, like this would be easy, and then you can easily double it, remove the jacket, and it's like I'm wearing this at home on the
I'll wear it
weekends,
too.
lounging on the couch. And again, if you've got your armbands on, then if the arms feel a bit like, I always feel like the arms just make things look a bit funny on me, ruche them up. That's all you have to do.
I mean, I'd put the armbands on this probably, but I've rolled them up now, and I don't know how that looks. I didn't try it on beforehand. But again, I bet this is a bit of a dressy
cool.
look.
It's
and I'd
super
wear
cool.
the, I mean, at the moment, I've got it with my very casual shoes, but if I had this with my more corporate looking boot or, you know, more of a shoe, it would probably, I'd actually wear it with stilettos. I would, but you know, that just makes it a little bit more dressy. It is a little bit big on me, but you know what, I kind of like it. It's a bit of a more stylish look when
and
it's
I
like
think
this.
the sharp shoulder as well can make you look really nice and square. So this is a winner. This is my fave. This is my new favourite pick.
Yeah,
You'll see
I'm
me in
afraid
it
it's
every
mine.
day.
Yeah, I'm afraid
I've been
it's mine
waiting
too.
patiently for this for like a year because
Yeah,
we've been designing for that long.
Yeah, so remember the other trick is to roll your sleeves up like that. And if you're cold, I mean, people say, well, you can't roll your sleeves up when you're cold. But you know what you can? What you do, you roll up the sleeves on the blazer and you have your shirt cuffs hanging down, which looks really smart.
So
yeah,
this blazer, obviously, let's just talk about the pieces we already showed you.
Yeah, it goes
with that.
Definitely with those first pieces.
Then we can do...
We won't worry about showing the other pant again. So the next outfit is...
Put your white shirt underneath.
And you print some sort of print pant. Here we've chosen the navy and black animal. It looks like a spot, so it's quite safe to wear to work. And this classic blazer with that beautiful white, crispy white looks really good, and it looks fabulous with Lauren sneakers actually, or it looks good with, again, a stiletto or just a nice heeled shoe.
So you can do a print pant if you know, it depends on where you work really, but you could do a print pant. Otherwise, you could easily do the leatherette jean, which is what I'm wearing, a pair of heels, white shirt, and this blazer, and it's amazing, and the entire outfit is completely stretchy. The blazer is super stretchy, and you can chuck it in the wash. That's amazing.
Chuck it in the wash.
Chuck it in with your towels. That's what I do.
Yeah.
You know, don't do that. I'm going on record taking that. Rewind back.
Yeah, rewind
delete
back.
That part.
Yeah.
Put it in a delicate's bag and be very gentle.
Yeah, be gentle and then put it. Then chuck it in the wash.
No, I don't do that, but I can take the risk. And I have had to pay for it a few times. I've ruined a few things.
I just wanted to talk a little bit more about this cow shirt. It's one of our faves actually. You can do the front tuck like we do with all our shirts, and some very loose, comfortable block. Fitting that is, and the fabric is again slightly stretchy, so you're comfortable, but it's got fabulous cuffs, so this is the kind of thing you'd wear under that blazer. Sorry, I was going to show you,
and the button's done. Oh no, the button is done up.
I was going to pop it under this. I'll just put this over it for now,
and this can be with any of the jackets we're talking about, because obviously this white shirt goes with everything.
And what you would do, I'll just pop it through, excuse me a moment, this is where we should fast forward, we're not that clever yet, and you'd ruche that up. And the cuff would just hang down. You don't even have to turn it back. You can turn it back if it gets in the way for some reason of what you're doing at work, which is very smart too. But just hanging down, ruched up, you can even put your armbands just there.
Definitely.
Very stylish.
Definitely. Super cool. So again, you can do your leather jeans, you can do the print pants we showed you, or you can do
back to
like everything is mixing and matching.
I just popped it off because I might want to use it again. Sorry, I complicated things by taking off the hanger.
All right, what are we up to?
So we're still on
we're
this.
Still talking about this, yeah.
And maybe the leatherette jacket is just a bit too much for some people. It's obviously not everyone's style, even though I love it.
Yeah, it's very high fashion, I think. So if you're really into the fashion look, go for that.
That's where you go.
And if you're a bit more classic, this is a great choice too.
And again, this is a beautiful stretchy fabric, and we put a lot of volume in our lining. Some linings are actually stretchy as well, but it depends, and that's got a lot of give. And again, we make it so that the shirt hangs down. You don't have to do, you know, the tuck-in thing. And I like this big volume look when you've got a tight pant on. We actually haven't got a baggier pant, but if you've got your tight pants, I think it's always good, just like I'm wearing and Lauren's wearing as well. You want to have a bit of volume somewhere, because for a work situation, you don't want to be all tight, and very few people can carry off all baggy. Actually, you could, so I take that back. Some people can. But generally, if you want to be comfortable and you want to be at work, you want to do quite a slim-fitting pant with volume up the top. Don't make it all tight. It's just not a good look.
Absolutely. And
nice, really nice.
I've lost my train of
thought. I'm sorry. So khaki.
I don't know.
Or green. It's a beautiful green. By the way, green is one of the forward colours. So if you haven't got something in green, you'll probably want to start looking at it now. I don't know why. Maybe it's an earth thing. You know, maybe it's about a planet thing. But definitely it's becoming one of our popular colours. And the blue, which is a forward colour as well.
The jacket does also come in a pink. And pink actually would also look really great with
beautiful.
the navy pants.
Yeah, if you prefer pink.
And black. Again, super stretchy. So that's a great look. And how cool with just sneakers. You could do this with your leather jean like I'm wearing. You could do it with sneakers. How does it look on you? You could easily
I love
do it
it.
with a pretty black and white.
Love it, easily.
Pant.
Actually, I was going to put
And
the jacket
sneakers
on.
or heels. Oh, do you want it?
Yeah, I'll show it, may as well, just to show you what it looks like when you're going for a totally different look. I mean, that's a beautiful white crisp shirt and a different type of pant. Again, this is monster size on me, but what I do, I'd use the armbands, sure. I'd always, actually, this is a great way to show you
this is
the cuff idea.
If you cuff it up, the lining's really cute.
And it's got fabulous lining like a lot of our things do have. So I'd show you. I mean, I've got too many things on there with the armbands and so on, but I'd show it like that.
And normally your armbands would be on the outside, obviously, of your jacket.
Yeah, that's right. You do that, so that'll all stay put. And this is, I mean, on me, it's very long, so if you're tall, obviously it's going to be shorter. But look, I'll just give you a bit of an idea of proportion. Average size is 5'6", fair enough. So everybody's either taller or small or shorter, more petite. Got to be prepared with using the right words here. But you know what? I'd only take everything up 3 to 4 inches. What's that? 8 to 10 centimetres to make it the right proportion. But you know what? I like it long. I'd wear this one long. It's got a nice look. And my shirt still hangs down the bottom.
Yeah, because the oversized blazer look is also another trend. So if you are petite, just make sure you work your proportions and then you can get away with it. And the sleeves are a really good way to do that. Because you're reminding people of the little part of you. So you don't just look like this big boxy thing.
Actually, that's a good tip, Lauren. You want to show the smallest part of you. So that's why we like to show our ankles, like at the bottom of pants. You know, when people say, oh, your pants are too short. But you know what? It actually really slims you down because that's a fabulous narrow part of your body. And then, of course, the narrow wrists. Most people would have them as the smallest part of them, and that's the way to do it. So this is how we go. Oh, we're getting another tip from our
we're
entourage.
Because we can't see the phone,
the tips,
obviously quite far away. Someone's just saying, do I take the hem of my jeans up? Yes, I do. I do because I really like, I'm 5'2", and I really like pants to be pretty much where they are now at my ankle. But I do take them up, but often I actually just tuck them under. I don't bother actually getting them sewed, which is weird because I work in the right place to get
them done because we have an alterations person.
But the thing is, they're busy. I just have to deal with it myself. And the other thing I do, which I am probably not recommending, but my little thing is I just cut it because Ponte, denim, probably just Ponte and
they
denim
don't fray.
Off the top of my head. They don't fray. Even jersey, it doesn't fray. So if you can do a really
they're a knit fabric.
It doesn't fray.
Just sharp scissors. Yeah, sharp scissors is what you need.
That's right. So often, I know with my cargo, the leatherette cargo, I just cut them. Then I just tuck them up. So you can't actually see it, but it loses all the volume. But these pants are cuffed. They're cuffed about that much.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You haven't cut them off. Also, I wanted to show you what I've done. I might have to get a bit closer, and I don't know if I need a chair for this, but I'm going to roll this down so you can see. It's going to take me ages to get it back up. But look. Okay, so that's...
Chair?
No. Oh, no, I'll be right. Excuse how I'm bending over here. That's what that looks like. You can have it... Oh, I don't know whether I need to get up close compared to that. Is that a good way of showing you? So what I've done, I've actually grabbed it about the length that I actually want. I grab that part of the pant and then I just tuck the underside in and get it to the right length. And just, so what I've got in actual fact, have I got that right? Is a great big cuff. It's because I wanted to show the top of these boots because I thought I just looked a bit too short any other way. So that's what I've done, and that's really neat. And now that's going to stay all day because it's quite tight. You obviously can't do it in a baggy pant.
Yeah, mine
that's
do
when
too.
you need to roll up. But this is a great way to do it without changing anything because there might be a day where I don't want to have them this short.
Yeah, and also
with other shoes.
Let's be real, we don't have time to be going and getting things altered. I can't be bothered. I'm never going out to get
I can't be bothered either.
This is an easy trick.
Yeah, cool. We're showing you all our quick tricks.
Yeah.
And they last all day. I did say that.
Okay, so we want to show you another way to wear a blazer if you don't want to do the shirt look. So this takes it into a little bit more of a casual vibe by wearing a knit. Now, you can wear any sort of a knit jumper. Like, I think that
like Lauren's jumper, for example.
Or anything with a really, yummy big roll top neck, as long as it's not too big to fit under a blazer. But something like this is it's not tight, but it's a slimmer line. It's not one of our really oversized looks. So you can pop that under there.
Then I've got the blue and black pant that you'd pop under there you can mix it, and we'll show you how to mix it anyway.
So again,
great outfit.
The pant, the blue skivvy, and the khaki. How awesome is that? I love that.
Really nice.
So you can easily wear, like if you're getting too warm at work, you can just take the blazer off and wear the pant. And again, this can be really dressy. You can wear this on the weekends. You can wear this out to dinner. you can wear it to work. So it doubles in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and just one other thing too, you can still do a front tuck, but it's long enough to cover the crotch area again. So you do a bit of a front tuck and it looks stylish.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like your shirt, you do exactly the same thing.
Definitely.
And it's fine enough, it's not bulky.
Yeah.
And I was going to show that with, that too. There we go. And you can mix it back with these jackets.
Top it with this pant, the matching jacket. It just takes it a little bit more casual. So if you want to go a bit less corporate, and also if you want to be really warm, this is a really nice fluffy knit. You can do everything that we've just told you. And this goes with all the outfits.
And they go with those pieces.
And one thing I also love, when it does get really cold, I know some of you get really hot. Some of you are cold people like me. You can actually wear it underneath something like this. So you can do something like Faye's got on. That's probably easy to show.
Yeah, even though I've got a cami on under here, I would probably wear this shirt over this and the shirt would become my jacket just to give me a bit of pizzazz and a bit of style.
Yeah, and you know,
that's
just do a couple of buttons up, but you can see it all at the neck and you can do your front tucks. You can do all the things that you want to do.
I'll undo this and just give you an idea so I don't have to pull myself apart again. I'll pop it over there. Now, I'm not suggesting you wear it like this. Let's do it with a bit of style. So you'd probably want to do one button up. Do you mind doing one button up, love? Yeah, so you do one button up and maybe you even want to do a bit of a half tuck when you put the pants on.
And where am I?
Here, in here. So you've got a bit of style. And that blue, I was going to say, can just creep under there. Because they're the things.
That goes under. Hang on. So if this is like that, yeah?
Yeah, like that, and that one goes over.
Yeah.
So you're still saying it's got a bit of style. And then you either do that, but I think the button up is a bit high. I'll just do it a bit lower.
Mm-hmm. So if you're doing
so
this,
say down here.
And you're only tucking one side of your blouse, not both.
Yeah, so what you want to do, okay, I'm getting tangled up here, is show quite a bit of that hanging out, that side tucked in, and it's got a lot of style.
Yeah, really cute.
Yeah,
I
really
love
cute.
It this way.
Yeah, and then you shouldn't get too hot. And at the same time, there's no reason why you can't take the shirt off and just have the jumper on anyway.
Yeah, definitely. And if you are the kind of person who does like to wear shirts, often, you know, it does get a bit cold, especially in Melbourne. So that's a great way to do it. But if you don't want to have, I don't want to be jumping too far ahead, but with a shirt, if you don't want to have like something really bulky, you can either just do a cami underneath, which does keep you warm if it's tight.
Well, it's what I'm doing, actually.
Yeah.
That cami.
Or you can do one of our fine knit basics. So we've got two necklines in this. One's a bit higher than the other. But this is the thing that we recommend to wear under every single thing.
Yeah, this is the
everything.
piece.
It goes with everything. It's thin. It's breathable. You don't get too hot and bothered. It's super stretchy. And it's an undergarment. So I don't overly look after these things in the wash. You definitely should.
But if you put in a wash bag, you're fine.
Yeah.
Wash bag, you're fine.
Same with your cami.
Yes, that's
you don't
right.
have to look after it specially.
Yeah, so that would actually go under something like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or the other thing it can actually just go under the blazer on its own. Assuming you're not going to take your blazer off, but you can. There's no reason why. Or you'd wear it under any of those.
So that's
any
how
of those
you can
pieces.
Like winterfy your shirt. So if you like the shirt look, go for this. If you like the jumper look, then you can do things more like a skivvy and we've got a big range of these and there's lots of colours. You can go on the website and see them all.
Yes,
I have got a link to a category with all these items if you want to check that out. But again, a lot of them come in other colours. I just didn't want to put them all together because I thought it would get a bit confusing.
Okay, so what are we up to? So we can still stick to that, and we're doing this. Actually, we just want to show you that some of these pieces will still work. It's an unusual mix, but still a very stylish mix. You put that with your black boots. Very nice. Yep. That's that one. And then
this
definitely.
Definitely that. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, really
Gorgeous.
nice with that. In fact, I love that one. Love that one. And then, of course, still the green.
And then you could switch out your knit and do any of the shirts, but I'll show you the pink.
Oh, actually,
because white and black are fairly obvious, I'm hoping. But how gorgeous are these two colours together?
So beautiful.
Really nice.
Really nice. Look at that.
So nice.
But then I wanted to show you just the matching jacket to the pant. And you'd wear that. Oh, there's a button done up. I'd wear that shirt just like I'm wearing it today and put the jacket over it. So it's a smallish jacket over a big shirt. So it's still got a lot of style in that. The shirt would hang around the back. Doesn't matter that your pants are a bit on the tight side. It'd look really good. Yeah. Again, with sneakers or shoes or boots, whatever.
Absolutely. And this set, obviously, you can wear any of the shirts. So if you want to do something a bit more classic, I would say.
Yes. Gorgeous.
Go for that.
Really gorgeous.
Then if you want to be nice and cosy and warm and it's freezing Melbourne morning and the weather says it's going to be 20 and it ends up being 7.
Look at that.
You'd be wearing that because you can just take everything off. You know,
Yeah.
you can take your jacket off. You can
roll your sleeves up.
wear something underneath. It's like a cami. You can always just, actually, Faye was wearing it yesterday, but the baby vomited all over it, so she couldn't wear it again.
That? Yeah, that's right.
You could just do your shaper cami, this, and then wear your jacket. So there's a few different options.
So
there.
I think, well, the idea was I may as well just hold it with my shirt. That obviously goes with my shirt. Right. I don't need to hold anything. But the other thing I want to say, that if you're one of those ladies that says, oh, I couldn't wear all that stuff, I'm just too hot, that's where these fabulous blogger camis come in. We have had a lot of them. A lot of them are sold out. This one's still available, I think.
Yeah, this one, I think there's a little bit of the pink, which is it might be the same colour, I actually can't remember, or very similar colour. And then we've also got black, but again, they're very, very limited because obviously we usually run these through summer. And we've also got some with a sleeve. So that's what I've got on underneath here. You can see, you just peek the collar out, peek the hem out, and it's really great to wear
and just
to add proportions as well.
Yeah, that it just looks like the shirt, but then you probably, saying in this cool weather, you probably wouldn't take the jacket off. So if it's one of those days you want to wear the jacket all day, you probably want to go for something like that.
And because our jackets are stretchy, you can easily wear them all day. They're not uncomfortable.
That's right, yeah. And the other thing too, apart from that, you could actually wear the shaper, which is amazing, but under the jacket and not take your jacket off, because I think it'd probably be too exposed if you're working to wear something like that, but very stylish.
And if you are wanting to wear something like this, I would recommend a cami, because
cami underneath, of course.
This is really light. Like, you can wear these in 40-degree heat and it feels like you're not wearing anything. So it is quite cool to wear. So you might want to choose to wear a cami underneath, which is really nice and shapely and sort of makes you feel really, really sexy.
If you want to do that at work, I don't know if anyone wants to be sexy at work, but you get the idea.
Sexy.
You want to feel like a woman.
You feel
like a woman. That's what it is.
We all need a bit of a boob lift in there. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
And have we covered all of it? Well, if we haven't covered it, we'll pop it up in the photographs below anyway when we get to do the photos.
And we'll jump on, answer your comments.
Yeah.
Do a big range of photos and outfits so you can see them. The link is up. Do you want to talk? People always asking what we're wearing. Again, yes. I think they are in the category. I've got the Queen jumper on in the stripe. Also comes in a few other colours. I've got the blogger shirt on in the ivory, and I've got the black leatherette pull-on jeans.
So I've got the shaper. I've got the,
I think it's called the silky flounce shirt.
Silky flounce shirt and the smudge marble. Sorry, the marble Maddie pants. So that's what we've got. Look, I just had a thought. I might just throw in one more tip. I'm going to run off screen and come over. Yeah, I'm getting shoes.
I'm excited.
I just thought I might mention to you what I meant by a long top in a boot. You see, that is, I mean, obviously not my size, but it's quite long in this part. So your pants can reach up to there and still look fabulous. And if you get one of those with the elastic top, I can't recommend where to get them. I mean, I got these on ASOS a long time ago. You just have to hunt them out. The elastic ones are fabulous because they go under, close to your leg, and they keep your ankle quite tight. And that's what looks really good with pants, because it just gives the illusion of a very slender body no matter what you're wearing, just like the wrists.
Thank you. All right. Will we do more bloggers? Okay, I'm getting, this is our very
don't worry.
Question way, more blogger soft touches.
Yes, absolutely.
You all bought them all, and I missed
we
out
still
on
need
the
some.
pink one. Okay,
I got a pink one.
Them all. Oh, she missed out on the blue top. That's all right.
Yeah, that's right.
Even.
Yeah, so we're even.
Yeah, absolutely. We couldn't imagine how popular they would have been, because in general shirts are not that warm to wear in winter, but you all loved them and you all got onto them. So we're very excited about that. We will be repeating them, but probably not for a little while, because
well, we have to make them. They have to be produced.
We have to make them.
So I'd say it'd be, well, we do have some summer versions coming through in beautiful colours. I can't remember what they are, but we'll show you maybe next time. And then we'll have to have the winter run, which will probably be next year.
Yeah.
But there is a group coming for spring.
Yeah, so we'll definitely be doing them more. And soft touch is a new fabric that
fabulous fabric.
Dabbled
we love
with,
it.
and we're obsessed with it, just like you are. So we'll definitely be doing more. Okay, are we done?
I think we're done. I hope you like this one. It's a little one.
This one is not going to be going for too long, and I think that.
I think it has.
Has it? I can't see the time. Yeah. Sorry, we waffle on. You know us. We love to talk.
We love to talk. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so we're probably going to be sticking to a couple of lives every week now. The main one being Monday, and a small one either Thursday or Friday, probably depending more on the baby than. Oh no, it's actually the technical problems that we're having. Anyway, so maybe we'll see. Well, we're seeing you Monday, maybe next Thursday as well.
I think because everyone's on the internet, working from home, we're having some major issues, and I don't want to throw Facebook under the bus, but I think that they're having some problems too, because sometimes we just can't go live. There is no live button,
and we just can't do it.
Yeah, we're making it work. We're troubleshooting on the go. So we'll see you Monday 100%, and then we'll do one Thursday/Friday. We'll keep you posted on that.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Have a great day. Bye.
Everyone.